Hey guys, so the cost of stamps is now 50 cents. And when I look on eBay, I see that people who collect in vintage stamps, a lot of those vintage stamps aren't worth as much as they used to. And so there are people on eBay who will sell unused vintage stamps for cheaper than face value, and then will package them together so that you can buy brand new stamps cheaper than 50 cents. Case in point, this letter right here that came in the mail, they would take two 22-cent stamps and add a 6-cent stamp. That adds up to 50 cents. And they put together 50 of those combinations, and that would be a $25 face value, and they sold this for $20, and that included free shipping. And even with free shipping, look at, there's some, let's see, Apollo and another Apollo, 29-cent Mount Rushmore, and a 9-cent stamp of the United States Capitol, and there's a 13-cent stamp. So let's take a look to see what kind of stamps that I got in here. I've opened the envelope, but I have not taken a look to see what these stamps are yet. So there's an envelope talking about 22 cents, 22 cents, and 9 cents. So here we go. I am not a stamp collector, but I think they're kind of cool. I collect too many things as it is already, and probably don't need to collect anything else. But I'm actually going to use these stamps, so let's take a look and see what we've got here. We've got Hope for the Crippled, 6 cents. We've got Cherokee Strip, looks like a horse and old carriage there. We have Walt Disney. Hey, look at that. An old 6-cent Walt Disney stamp. Here we have some, looks like some kind of mallet or something that says Waterfall Conservation. It's pretty neat. Here's a lighthouse. We have Maine Statehood, 1820 to 1970. I guess after 1970 they're no longer a state. Let's see, here's another one for the Hemisphere, 1968. That's 50 years ago, so not sure what that celebration was, but that was, why didn't they have a Hemisphere remembrance? Who knows? But next we have Daniel Boone from 1734. All right. Next we have Christmas. I'll have to save those for December and send those out. We'll have a total of 50 66-cent stamps here. We have Walter Lippmann. I think I've heard the name, but I don't know who that is. Leif Erikson. So that's go back a while, I'm sure. Another 6 cent. Next we have Law and Order. So it looks like we have, I guess that is a policeman talking with a boy who looks up to him. That's neat. We've got some environmental stamps here. Save our water, save our air, save our soil, and our cities. That must be all of the 6-cent stamps, because now I'm finding some 22-cent stamps. And here we've got some presidents. So who do we have here? It has their signatures, and I can't recognize them all. It looks like we've got, starting at the bottom, LBJ, JFK, Eisenhower, Truman, the White House, Franklin Roosevelt, Hoover, and I should be able to know the other two, but I don't, so. Let's see, next up we have James Weldon Johnson for Black Heritage, and if you look really close, the notes on there, let every voice, oh, lift every voice and sing. So, wonder if that's some relation to the Fisk Singers, or well, we'll see. All right. Next we have Michigan Statehood. So their bicentennial, or I guess 150 years, would be 1987. So that's how far back those stamps go. Next we have Navajo Art. So I guess that's some kind of sarape or rug or something. So from the Museum of the American Indian. All right. Here we have some horses: Quarter Horse, Morgan, Saddlebred, and Appaloosa. Delaware, December 1st, 1787. So this was probably released in the 200-year anniversary of their statehood. Lace making, for the people that are in that hobby. Okay. I dropped this next one here. Oh, we've got several here in a strip. Okay, this is just different kinds of scenarios. Congratulations, get well, thank you, love you Dad, best wishes, with a 4-leaf clover, happy birthday, love you Mom, keep in touch, happy birthday. Alright, for all kinds of memories. Now we have different kinds of cats. Siamese cat, exotic short-hair cat, Abyssinian cat, Himalayan cat, Maine Coon cat, Burmese cat, American short-hair cat, and the Persian cat. So that is great for cat lovers. Here we've got Georgia. Must be their bicentennial in 1988, because this says January 2nd, 1788, and it's got looks like an oak tree with Spanish moss hanging from it. I was in Savannah not too long ago, and those trees were everywhere. Winter Special Olympics. For the people that go to the coast, we've got some seashells. We've got the frilled dogwinkle, the reticulated helmet, the New England Neptune, the calico scallop, and the lightning whelk. Here are some flags and fireworks. That looks great for July 4th. More flags. Of the people, by the people, for the people. And that has the U.S. Capitol on it. And there's more of those. Next we have Texas. The Republic of Texas, San Jacinto. 1836. So I'm guessing this stamp came out in 1986. Newt Rockneys. So for all you longtime historic college football fans, there you go. Next up we have T.S. Eliot, the author. I'm not much into literary work, so I don't know too much about T.S. Eliot, but there you go. Folk Art USA. So we have 4 different kinds of wood carvings. We've got the Highlander figure, the ship figurehead, we've got the nautical figure, and the cigar store figure. I bet that last one would not be made on a stamp today. Next we have stamps dedicated to stamp collecting. So I'm not a stamp collector, so I'm not sure what all this is. Looks like we've got a postmark on the left, and just a boy who is saving his stamps in a book on the right. Almost done. We have Happy Bicentennial Australia. So their bicentennial was 1988. We've got an American eagle hugging a koala bear. That's kind of cute. And looks like we've, let's see, we have another folk art, we've got a broad-billed duck decoy. Put that right there. We have Viljamler Stephenson. There's someone from history that I was never taught about, so don't know who that is. Need to look him up. And this looks to be our last stamp here. We've got John J. Audubon, who I guess was the founder of the Audubon Society. So there we go. That is $25 worth of stamps. I only paid $20 for it. And for the people who are going to get a letter from me over the next year or so, you're probably going to be getting some of these stamps. So that's neat. All right, thanks.